Wow. Bro really lost with the sword. Hey everyone, wake up. It's time for another death battle. And today, I have no idea. I'm just gonna start right off the bat. Uh, I only watched season 1 of Rick and Morty. I wasn't really too much into the show. Not that it's bad, I just wasn't like the biggest fan of it, and I never watched Doctor Who, so I have no bias on this fight whatsoever. So, yeah, let's just watch it and have some fun. I'm gonna listen to the analysis, obviously, first, and the premiere's about to start. Let's see what's gonna happen, I suppose. Probably just gonna be a slower episode, because, you know, not too much background on these two, but yeah, let's see what happens. Let's go. Alright, we're back. The premiere's almost here. As I said, I have no specific predisposition to either one of these, so either one of the series, so I'm just gonna enjoy it. So quiet. Dude, why?
These brilliant geniuses dominate the cosmos, but who would win an all-out brawl? He's Wiz and I'm
adjust the volume a little bit. Yep, here we go. I think this should be fine. Yeah. Oh wait, it's 2D. Oh shit.
Everything about Morty
So wait.
Smith's life was perfectly.
Sorry, gonna
About Morty Smith's
do
life
some
was
on-the-fly
perfectly
adjustments.
Average house, average family, average school.
Sure
Below
was.
average intelligence.
But everything changed the day his grandpa Rick came home.
Yeah, in style. Because Rick Sanchez is anything but average.
Rick is easily
Dude,
the
this guy is
smartest
a
man in the
freaking
universe,
schizo.
and its most
He
dangerous
puts
criminal. He's
everyone
the
he's
leader of
around
the
in
Galactic
danger,
Federation,
like
going
constant
on adventures
danger.
across the multiverse.
Who cares about the emotional trauma from abandoning his daughter, right? And then he took her son and put him in life-threatening
I still know
danger.
some things despite not watching it, because it's kind of hard not to know with how much of like
Yeah, mostly Rick. Morty's the
a popular
cannon
thing it
fodder
is, I
who
guess.
smuggled grapefruit-sized seeds up his ass. And that's just the first episode.
Rick is
if they make a single Pickle Rick
always
joke
ready
in
to
this
face you in the
episode,
face
I'm
of enemy
gonna.
foes.
He's got your
I don't know what my reaction's gonna be, dude.
invisibility belt, shrink ray,
They better
cyborg
not.
implants, the works.
As well as some weirder things, like a Mr. Meeseeks box, which can summon an
Okay,
infinite
let's
number
listen
of
to this.
irritating temporary life forms that will work tirelessly to accomplish a given task.
Oh, so they're giving him like the kind of summons that he himself
They don't
made.
even realize they're decoys, which leads them to create decoys that create decoys, and so on.
Oh,
Gadgets can erase your memory.
That's
manipulate,
interesting.
Travel through time and even make a surface true level, as in perfectly
What's
flat.
that?
Something normally mathematically
Oh, what?
impossible. So beautiful that experiencing it for only a moment before returning to non-Euclidean space can emotionally scar you for life.
He can
What?
even inject you with his own genetic info and instantly chest burst a clone of himself from inside you.
What the
like a
fuck?
pasty alcoholic
Excuse-
xenomorph. What the hell?
Rick and Morty
What?
travel the universe in the space cruiser. Powered by a micro
Dude, we haven't even started, it's already insane.
Comes equipped with laser cannons, a fishing line that can tow a solar system, and a
Oh.
unique artificial intelligence.
With all that crazy
Okay, so his
sci-fi
gadgets are
Rick and
insane.
Morty's adventures were absolutely bonkers.
From disentangling a time loop created by alien snakes.
Oh,
to
those
battling
are
a
Ouroboros.
meta-fictional
That's funny.
storyboard, to Rick turning himself into a
No.
to avoid
No,
failure
okay.
therapy.
This guy would rather
Okay,
battle
good.
the Russian mafia as a vegetable than address his feelings.
Actually, pickles a fruit.
Because boy oh boy, does he have a lot
Are
of
they?
Behind the fart
That's
jokes and
interesting, I didn't know
buffalo
that.
dubs, Rick harbors bitter emotional agony.
Way back when, in a completely different universe, the Rick we know had a happy life until another Rick from another universe.
Yeah, I know
took
about
it all away,
this.
the bastard.
But like me, Rick is a true inventor, and this tragedy spurred him to craft his greatest creation, the portal gun.
My scans indicate it creates holes through all aspects of space-time, allowing Rick to travel
Yeah.
anywhere in the multiverse.
Between dimensions?
It sounds
Yeah.
exhausting.
It can do more than that. It can slice you in half.
Yeah, that thing's kind of crazy.
And even
It's probably the most iconic part of the series.
Decades of traveling the multiverse hunting down the man who ruined his life darkened Rick's heart. He began to ask himself, if there are an
Wouldn't that just be
infinite number of
himself
universes
hunting down
with an
himself?
infinite
How
number of
would he
each
know?
person, How did any individual life matter?
Sounds like he's overthinking it.
Like the time he accidentally turned all of humanity into horrific Cronenbergs. He and
I think I watched that episode.
Parallel universe where they swap places with recently deceased versions of themselves. What does that do to a person?
Makes him badass. When Rick found the interdimensional.
That is kind of
Council
messed
Ricks,
up,
he
to be
kicked their
honest.
teeth in. Like they say, he's the rickest Rick of them all.
That he is. Just touching the hem of his
This whole
coat
show's
can
messed
create
up,
an energy
dude.
shield or even induce instant death. Yes, instant. No, it isn't explained why. Though considering this reaction, it's likely a chemical released through the coat's lining.
I hope I'm recording this, because let me check. Okay, it is going. We're fine.
Away. He's so smart, he figured out he's in a TV show. Yep, really.
Perhaps most mysterious is Operation Phoenix, a series of clone bodies that his consciousness can be uploaded to upon his death. Despite eventually taking it offline, his mind is still connected to every other Operation Phoenix across the multiverse.
What?
Giving him an infinite number of extra lives, even if some of them are
Wait,
shrimps
so
and fascists.
Some of his
Oh,
devices can destroy the
fascist
Earth, the
shrimps,
universe,
excuse
even numerous
me.
alternate timelines. He actually did that just to manipulate the stock
Wait,
market.
Though
so does that mean that he's like
underneath the
unkillable
complex,
because there's
there's
infinite
still a glimmer
numbers
of
of
the
Ricks?
family man Rick used to be.
Well, as
No.
much as he insists that love is just a chemical reaction in the brain, he does care about his daughter and grandkids. And Jerry, sometimes.
He's taken
Sometimes.
on an alien
Only
suit,
sometimes.
the president of the United States, and the actual devil, even exiting the bounds of fiction into meta-reality, fighting Jesus H. Leaping Christ himself, and meeting Joseph Campbell.
He
Talk
fought.
about a hero's
Jesus,
journey.
that's
Challenge Rick
interesting.
at your will. He might look like a scrawny, drunken septuagenarian, and he is.
But yeah,
he's
he is.
also somehow the greatest warrior in the universe.
And you can
What
lick
the-
his balls.
What was that at the end?
Ian Chesterton and Barbara Roach
All
were
right,
just
let's
your
get.
average school
Okay, this I know
student
nothing
with less
about,
than average
basically.
student. Susan was odd, almost like an alien. And when
I
found her
only
grandfather
know, like,
and his
some
police
very,
box,
like-
they found out why.
They were aliens. and
Like,
that police
I don't even know
was
how to
the
explain
TARDIS,
it.
A 2-in-1 spaceship and time machine.
Thus,
Like, I know
it was
the imagery,
way
I
into
guess,
the
is what I'm
stars,
trying to say.
kicking
Like,
off
the
over
imagery
half a
of Doctor
century
Who,
of
but I don't know,
tiny-wimey
like,
adventures with a
any of the
revolving cast
context of it, or,
companions
like,
like
how where
Sarah
it
Jane
comes
Smith,
from, or what it
Rose
does.
Tyler, the Brigadier, Amy Pond, and so many more.
Complete with the cheesiest special effects you've ever seen.
This madman with a box had a name he would never tell, and a history he would always run from. He was only
I know that there's also, like,
as the
multiple
Doctor.
doctors, right?
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
Doctor Exactly?
Though the Doctor's origins are shrouded in mystery, we know they were born several thousand years ago and earned degrees in cosmic science and higher dimensional physics.
But he got bored with the stuffy Time Lord bureaucrats, stole a TARDIS, and explored time and space as a runaway. Who can forget those adventures chasing dinosaurs on a spaceship, dueling Robin Hood with a spoon, or shoving Hitler
wonder if
in a
there's-
closet?
Yeah, we know
Oh.
it's kinda weird. It's British.
But if you don't know,
Oh, it's
who,
British. That
you're
explains
probably
everything,
wondering,
dude.
Who are all
Okay.
these people? A bunch of bad guys, young guys, a lady, and one of the.
I wonder if there's a Doctor Who show going on right now. That'd be interesting to know.
Time Lords may look human, but couldn't.
'Cause
be
again,
more
I don't really
different.
follow.
Not only do they have two hearts? They
Is he
literally
naked?
Experience time differently. They can see past, present, and future all at once. They can resist temporal phenomena such as time stops and can.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
They're effectively acausal beings.
This
So
makes
he's,
them
like,
super
immune
hard
to-
predict and nearly impossible to erase from any timeline. They can even
Okay.
break the bounds of space and talk directly to you. Yes, you at home. Hello there.
So it's just like
Time
Rick.
Lords are practically walking Deus Ex Machinas. In fact, a lot of them would be proud to be called that.
Yeah, the Doc ran away for a reason. Time Lords are a bit dodgy.
The Doctor has hypnotized with a glance, resisted mind control, survived deadly radiation, and even learned transmigration. As in, the ability to summon an object out of thin air. Sounds crazy, but
What?
it's apparently standard fare for Time Lord Academy.
But the reason why there are so many doctors.
What kind
is
of
that
things can he
Time Lords
summon,
have
though?
A funny way of cheating death.
Upon receiving a fatal wound, the Doctor undergoes regeneration, gaining a new, healthy body.
Oh,
It's way more
what?
than that. While reloading, the Doctor has regrown lost limbs, become strong enough to knock down steel doors.
Wait, so he's
and
unkillable?
even weaponized his own time energy.
Downside being, if a Time Lord dies during regeneration, that ends the process permanently.
To date, we've
Oh.
seen 14 versions of the Doctor, plus a few extras mixed in here and there. Hell, by the time you're watching this, you've probably seen the 15th. or the 16th.
The experiences each doctor gains changes and affects the next doctor, and the next, and so on. Each doctor maintains the same memories, but with an all-new personality.
Some like bow ties, some like jelly babies, some kick butt with Venusian karate, and some really hate the modern
What was that?
werewolves.
But they always have one thing in common.
They are British.
Well, one other thing in common. The Doctor always enjoys the thrill of adventure, and they've got plenty of tech to help, like the sonic screwdriver. Utilizing sonic waves to manipulate
I know that thing.
objects, it can pick locks, cause
I don't know what
detonations, and
it can
fry
do.
circuitry.
They're explaining
It's
it
sort
right
of
now.
a
I'm not listening to
slip-on
it,
plot
but I'm
device that can
talking.
hack its way through most problems. The perfect pacifist tool for resolving conflict.
Its only weakness is that it doesn't do
I should
what
do a better job at reading
Doctor
like all the
needs. So
sidebars because
considering it can destroy
they usually have
machines,
some pretty
disrupt
important
molecules, and
information.
even erase memories. I'll take
Well,
it.
not usually,
Doctor
just
doesn't
sometimes.
often carry weapons. There's an invisibility watch, a time travel ring,
Huh.
psychic paper that tricks basically everyone, and perception filters that prevents others from noticing certain things, even people.
But the Doc does reluctantly have a few weapons stored away, like the dematerialization gun.
It might look slapped together with Hobby Lobby pipes, but the DMAT can literally erase you from time, as in, it causes
Oh.
you to have never existed in the first place.
But
That is
if you never
interesting.
existed, then the gun would have never needed to fire, which means you weren't wiped from existence, which means the gun would need to fire, which means...
Did you say something?
Oh,
That's not the only time.
Oh,
erasing
that
tool
guy's
is
just
done.
gone now?
But we gotta talk about.
Excuse me?
Well, the box. Shabby blue police box on the outside. Incredible time machine that's bigger on the inside.
Wait, it's gonna come into play?
TARDIS.
The time and relative
The what
dimension
now?
in space is a sentient ship that travels
TARDIS?
through time with ease. It's strong enough to tow.
I don't know why that sounds
powerful
funny.
enough to stop antimatter from destroying the universe, and tough enough to tank lightning from Zeus. Yes, the god Zeus. It can even
What?
adjust its interior to an infinite degree, both in terms of space and time.
So, if the
Oh,
TARDIS doesn't
interesting.
like
So
you,
it's more
you
like a
can get lost
spaceship.
inside it forever. Don't piss off the TARDIS.
Or any of the Doctor's enemies. Some of the universe's deadliest monsters. Cybermen, Zygons, Weeping Angels.
And the Slitheen.
Oh, I know the Weeping Angels.
Aliens that took over 10
But I suppose then again, like, they're so iconic and so old that they just kind of like got integrated into like horror media at this point. Or like something similar to it. Are they gonna talk about like the robot dudes? I don't know what they're called.
Improvising several thousand calculations in a matter of nanoseconds.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, the Doctor's super smart. So smart his brain once
Hmm.
powered a 1,000-year-old supercomputer.
The Doctor's outwitted
I was leaning
conflict
more
like
towards
Time
Rick
Lord,
before
the Time
watching
Lord
this,
nemesis
but
the
now
Master,
that I'm
and
watching this,
apparently the original Satan,
Oh,
who isn't even the
that
most
looks
evil being in the
horrifying.
universe, because that
And, like, all
would be
the-
Daleks.
oh, there they are.
With me here. They may look like trash cans with plungers, but they can
Because they are.
exterminate anything that gets in their way, even all of space and time, like when they battled the Time Lords to extinction in the last Great Time War.
A war that showed a darker side to the Doctor. Thrust into a conflict that put all of
War.
reality at risk.
War
the
never
Doctor
changes.
became a warrior, a soldier, a killer.
A side of him that had always been there, hiding just under that cheeky grin.
Finally, in a single moment, the Doctor pressed a big
Oh,
red button to
what
end
is
the
that?
war and all of Gallifrey once and for all.
As much as he didn't like the Time Lords, the Doctor cares for life above all things. So genociding his own people was the worst thing that could possibly happen.
As the last of the Time Lords, the
Huh.
Doctor proved to be the most dangerous person in the universe. Isolation threatened to turn him into the very type of Time Lord he despised, a master who controls the laws of time, the Time Lord victorious.
And God help your immortal soul if you piss him off. If he's desperate or if you threaten his friends, you won't be prepared for how far he'll go.
He got
Like
the enemy
dropping
power
you in
friendship.
every mirror in existence, imprisoning you in the event horizon of a collapsing
Oh,
galaxy.
what?
Or suspending you in time to
Dude,
be
that's
used
crazy.
as a scarecrow.
Fortunately, Gallifrey wasn't destroyed. It turns out the
Huh.
Doctor,
Okay,
all
I
of
have
the
some
Doctors
thoughts.
saved the Time Lords, but just forgot about it until time could catch up to them. It's complicated.
Still, even their biggest L turned out
The
to
lore
be a
seems
villain in
crazy.
disguise. That's how you know you're
But like in a good way.
But a Doctor's job is never finished. Without witness, without reward, you'll never know when they'll show up to save the day. But if you happen to be up against the Doctor, there's really only one thing you can do. Run. This
Alright.
video is sponsored by
Oh,
BetterHelp.
let's mute this. Yeah, so before watching this, because I haven't watched like the pre-analysis like that they release in between episodes, I was going into this thinking that Rick would win because I didn't really obviously know anything about the Doctor, but he seems kind of crazy, dude. Like all the time manipulation shit, like how he can like fire a gun at you and you just like get erased, or how like he can't really die unless you kill him twice, or how he cannot be erased himself from existence, or like just all the crazy like weaponry and gadgets he has, like just seem kind of insane. Like Rick also has some interesting stuff, but I'm pretty sure he's still like just a guy, right? But the Doctor is like actually like he's so experienced and like he's still so smart. Okay, let's go back into this.
All right,
So
the
I
battle
think I'm gonna
starts,
go
and
for
we're throwing the
Doctor.
data through all
I think I'm gonna go for the Doctor. I think he's gonna win. Alright. Alright. I'm not even sure how this fight is gonna go.
It was my fault.
Shut the fuck up, Morty! I knew Time Lords were suicidal morons, but I didn't know they never invented rearview mirrors!
Are you sick? You're the one who hit me. Oh, go on, I'm busy.
He looks interesting. The Doctor looks very, very interesting.
Holy, it was ship! Keep Morty safe!
I suppose it doesn't really matter that Morty is here because like he's not really doing anything. Oh no, never mind. He's not here anymore.
No. Oh, what did they do to you?
Oh no. They scratched his bit. What the fuck is that? Oh, cool.
Fine. Queensbury rules? A bit of Venusian karate?
The hell's a death battle arcade? Oh, there's Bill Cipher.
On guard.
Oh, not the spoon.
Oh, this place looks fun. Do they have a little shop? I like little shops.
Wow. Bro really lost with a sword. Oh no, no weeping angels!
Yes, that is rapid movement.
Oh no.
Motherfucker.
Bruh. What did he say about his balls? What? Excuse me?
Oh, you brilliant old girl. Switching rooms around. Fantastic.
This is just like insanity, the fight. Oh, there's the gun. Oh,
It's fun to be the class clown till you get shot. Now hurry up, I got a grandson waiting on me. He won't die an idiot like you.
I know your type.
Rick's voice sounds a little weird.
Know it all. But through all this wibbly wobbly, timey wimey rubbish, there's one thing you never quite understood. I'm the Doctor, and I don't want to go.
Oh. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Alright. Yep.
Quite an impressive craft, Morty. You built it yourself?
I guess so.
Then you've got a bright future ahead. Don't be a cynic.
Okay, I was right.
You forget me, I'll haunt your ass.
Who the fuck are you?
KO! Live live by the portal.
Wait, how is he still alive?
Let's break this down. First off, Rick and the Doctor could both dodge lasers, making them pretty even, so neither could reliably win a quick draw.
Also, neither have shown
All
any
right, fair.
consistent signs of strength all that different from an above-average human.
The Doctor could get a superhuman strength boost during regeneration, but that is fairly incidental. So as far as physical ability is concerned, neither had a significant...
So they're pretty even because they're
But
both
when it
like
comes to
kind
weapons,
of
Rick had way more deadly killing machines.
just
a lot
normal
of which could
humans,
wipe out whole
essentially.
planets, galaxies, and more. If he could get the jump on the Doctor, he'd have a good chance of winning.
Of course, their similar speeds meant he probably wasn't getting that opportunity. There's no denying his firepower was superior overall, but that still had to contend with the Doctor's technology.
Yeah, despite all of Rick's crazy inventions, most of which could kill a normal person instantly, the Doctor matched or countered pretty much all of it.
Being a Time Lord meant he could resist any time-warping trickery Rick threw at him, and the sonic screwdriver
Yeah,
could hack and even
that was kind of a
destroy
hack.
nearly everything Rick had. The Sonic has even disabled teleportation and time travel technology before, making it more than capable of hijacking Rick's portal gun, which has been hacked in the past.
With that gun, Rick was kind of a sitting duck.
Operation Phoenix makes killing Rick permanently almost impossible, but the Doctor's reality-altering tech like the DMAT meant there would be no Rick left to upload to a new body at all, effectively ending the fight
True,
with a single
true.
shot. And that was hardly the only reality.
So he had to do
superpower
was
the
just
Doctor
shoot
had
him
access
once
to.
with that
The
one
Doctor's
gun and that's
technology
it,
presented
basically.
a clear advantage.
Now let's talk ships. This one's
It's kinda
pretty
crazy.
good. The space cruiser was a deadly machine that towed a solar system, but the TARDIS single-handedly held off a universe-destroying event. That's an edge for the
Oh, I
Doctor.
missed that.
But perhaps most important of all,
I guess I was just
their
talking too much.
experience and intelligence.
Yeah, that's what I was
Rick
thinking
mastered
about. Like,
space
there's
and time to the point of
like Rick
becoming
is just
a
one
veritable
guy,
god.
but the Doctor like
You
lived
could say
so
the
many
same for
lives,
the
right?
Doctor, who is way older. It's kind of like the Doctor has been Rickin' for many times longer than Rick himself.
And when push comes to
Huh.
shove, the Doctor is just as experienced of a warrior as Rick ever was, if not more so.
11 spent 900 years battling Daleks, Cybermen, Sontarans, and more on Trenzalore and came out on top.
And don't forget
Right.
how quickly the Doctor can formulate, calculate, and initiate plans. Like when he dodged half a dozen rays and improvised thousands of calculations in his head to siphon the ray's energy into
Yeah, that's
a
another thing. Like, he's
all
kind of
in a
like
matter of
stupid smart.
nanoseconds.
Rick usually relies on being the smartest guy in the room. When he's forced to battle people at his own level, he's often outsmarted, like with the Prime Rick or Gasp.
Yeah,
Morty.
okay.
Rick was a
Okay,
formidable
okay.
genius, but the Doctor's incredible technology,
Uh-huh.
unmatched intelligence, and thousands
Dude,
of years
this
of
shit's
experience gave
insane.
him the win.
Ah, jeez. I bet Rick was absolutely mortified to lose.
Shut up! Oh my god. Shut up, Boomstick.
Hi, I'm Ben,
Oh my
voice of Wiz.
god.
Thank you so much for
How is he
watching.
still
We'll
like
see
a
you
ghost
in
at the
next
end though?
episode, But before we do that, if you're not a Death Metal member
Oh,
yet,
sorry,
click
let's
that
see
button
who's
below. See what
next.
you're missing.
Oh my god, it's Goku versus Superman again? Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, what the... Have we not learned, dude? What the hell? What the fuck? Dude, this is just gonna happen again. All the Dragon Ball fans are gonna get salty. Oh no. Why? What? Dude, I'm having a fucking fucking mental breakdown. Oh. Superman vs. Goku Part 3, dude. Holy shit. Wait, how is that not the season finale? Because that's another thing I was going to talk about, is that I'm pretty sure we only have 2 episodes left in this season, which I'm actually also thinking about making a tier list of this season, like in general, like all the episodes, because I mean, obviously I watched all of them, so it would be kind of interesting to see how I rank these. Obviously, I'm gonna upload it to YouTube as well. But yeah, Goku versus Superman Part 3. That's, unless they use a different Superman who's like not like a god, like an omnipotent god, then I don't really see how it ends well again. But I guess it could just be like a cool fight, like again. But they'll probably do something interesting because the season has been pretty good so far. Except, cool transition. I was not the biggest fan of this episode. I know some people could say that, oh, like you weren't a big fan just because you didn't like both of the series, and like that's a fair point. Like obviously I couldn't appreciate like all the references, or like I wasn't like as invested into this fight. But at the same time, I feel like there were some other fights in this season. Like for example, like even the one that's like on screen right now, the Dragonborn versus the Chosen One. Like I don't really like Skyrim or Dark Souls that much, but I thought the fight was awesome. And like those are like blank slate characters, so like that is kind of weird. Or another one is like Bill Cipher versus what's his name? Discord. Like I don't watch My Little Pony, not because like like I look down on people who watch that or whatever, but I just didn't ever watch it, so I didn't like care about Discord that much. But like the ending like got to me, right? Like it was like really really good. So I don't know, like just this episode wasn't the biggest fan of it. Like the fighting wasn't as insane. Like the choreography of it, like what happened in it, wasn't super great. There were some cool moments, like the one like at the very end where he turned around, he had like still had the portal on his back, so he shot Rick through it. That was kind of funny. Or when they were fighting with like a sword and a spoon, that was kind of cool too. But outside of that, it was just kind of weak, I guess. The voice acting was kind of off as well. I felt like Rick didn't really sound like Rick, which I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to sound like Rick, but I don't know. It just wasn't my cup of tea, I guess. The doctor, I didn't even remember what he sounded like. It was just kind of whatever. Not to disrespect the voice actors, they do like incredible job, but was a little bit weaker, I'd say, and the animation was also like at the beginning it was kind of fine, right? I felt like, but then more towards the end it was kind of starting to get like a little rushed feeling. I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird. The song was fine. The song was actually kind of cool. I liked it, but yeah, yeah. This fight was fine. I'm really looking forward to the next one because I like Superman a lot, and not the stupid idiot Superman who's been getting portrayed in like the recent DC media, but like the actual like good guy, upstanding superhero, like a symbol kind of character, like that Superman. I like that one. And I hope they do him justice in this part three. I have a feeling he might lose because they're gonna pull some bullshit out just to have Goku win, probably. Which I mean, I'm not really against it, but I guess we'll see what happens. So yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. You should go check out the death battle for yourself, even if though in my opinion it wasn't like that super good, but you should still support it so that they can make more. And you should give them a like, give them a comment, then come back here. Give me a like, give me a comment, tell me what you want to see else, because maybe there's some other shows that I could watch like this that are kind of cool. But for now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.